Nothing like a good night rest to get the day started. Now, where'd you guys go? Oh, oh, hey, there you are. What are you doing on the ceiling? We got a lot of projects to do today. Hi, everyone. I do hope you enjoyed that little bit at the beginning there. If you didn't, well, you can skip it, obviously. But in today's project is going to be a bit of a handful, mainly because it involves everything behind me and in front of me. As you can see, I did place a lot of dirt. I'm pretty sure I explained this before. Yeah, this is going to be marked out as a new area. I've already marked out some of it. Actually, I've even left myself some signs here suggesting what I should put in it. Carrot field in this one, and I believe this one was a potato field? Mushroom field. My bad. And what I'm going to do is be building farms in each of these, depending on what I want, and I actually might shuffle them around, because I think what I might do is put farms over here and animals over here. So animals up against the mountain cliffs, or maybe just, yeah, I might actually just keep the animals over here and crops over here against the mountains. Who knows? I'll figure it out. But first things first, I want to get some areas laid out. And what do you have to sell, my good sir? Ooh. Alright, everyone hold on. We're going on a side quest. Alright, and side quest is... Side quest is complete. You are no longer needed. Alright, now that that distraction is over, we can get to building, and there's more. Let me take care of it, and we'll get right back into building. Alrighty everyone, as you can see, we did lay out a nice little line right there full of mushroom blocks going through the mushroom pen, of course, because I am getting rid of that thing. And while I did not record it, I did build a bit of a wall right here. And of course, I'm pretty sure you knows it by now, but there's that monstrosity. This right here, folks, is an outline, and it is going to be a giant rock. That's what it is. Ignore the, well, this is obviously going to be a doorway. So there's your hint. Before I start slapping stone and detail on this thing. Yeah, this area right here, though, past this, is going to be the cow pen. And beyond that, and I don't have any fireworks, beyond that, on that side, is going to be the sheep. And then past this is, of course, going to be all the mushrooms. Isn't this great? I actually get to use the ender pearls now. But yeah, so it's going to go cow, sheep, mushroom, to avoid mushroom cross-contamination with the cows, of course. And then on the far side of that, it's going to be more field. Because I really only want these three animals. The others can, well, they can get their own specialized things somewhere else in the kingdom. But for now, yeah. First things first, I gotta start building that into stone. Okay, so after the time-lapse of you seeing me fill it in with rocks and whatnot, I did a bit of extra work. And this is how it's looking. Ugh, no spider eye. Yeah, I think it's looking pretty good. I mean, I changed out some of the colors to more of a red and brown look, but I really like that with little highlights in there. Now, I'm nowhere done detailing this because, well, if we just head inside real quickly, there's not much here, and I'm not sure about the floors. I also need to fix that. But if we head back over here, probably going to replace this door too, we get out here into this giant pasture where only a spider is living currently. Where nothing is living currently. And apparently there's a creeper hole? I didn't cause this. This just happened. I'll have to fix that. But if we just quickly fly around, this is all in case, so all I have to do is just, well, lead over some cows. Shouldn't be too difficult, right? I just wanted to pause and say something real quickly. This is Editing V here.
You know how that hole just suddenly appeared? Well, looking through the clip, it seems a creeper dropped down behind me as I stopped and then blew up. I mean, listen to this. You can hear it in the background. I don't know why I had to include that, but I just felt I needed to. I know you probably spotted the creeper hole or heard it in the background, but this is just me clarifying that during the recording of this, I had no idea that that had happened. I thought I just had missed the giant hole in front of my door. Anyway, let's get back to the video. Great. We got a few spotches of darker green, lighter green, and this dead looking green, which I am not going to address. Now all we gotta do is do that a few more times, or rather just one more time. And then that area is gonna be something special. Yeah, let's get the sheep area going. And after failing to record me bringing over the sheep, I had to thin the herd. And after that thinning of the herd, we ended up with this. Alrighty, folks. As you can see, I've got the field planned out, and yes, I did put sheep in there, as you can see by the patches of dirt and whatnot. Yeah, we've got it all planned out. Orange is going over there, red there. All the colors are scattered about, and all these are going to be rocks. I will add some over here eventually, but for now we're going to be focusing on this. And mainly we're going to be building the green one over there first, because I'm going to need it to, well, make it look a bit better than this. So let's get building that then. And we have a rock. And inside the rock, of course, is the sheep farm, which I've gone through the trouble of lighting up, and we're even getting the wool through here. Now, we just got to do this 15 more times for every other color of wool that we have around here. So yeah, this is going to be fun. Hello everyone, I do hope you enjoyed those time lapses of me making a bunch of rocks. I know it does get repetitive after a bit, but I hope I put enough of a creative spin on it. And we have a full pasture. While I was editing all that, we did get a few patches of this moss and green carpet put down, because honestly, I think it looks really good for like bits of lushness, and even some of these places just look like the sheep have like matted it down into like little sleeping areas. And overall, I think it looks like it gives a nice effect, because normal pastures aren't just going to be all one color and one level of grassiness, so to speak. We even got a little skeleton horse over here now. I have no idea where he came from. I've walked over to him. He's not a four horseman, so I don't know where he came from. Yeah, soon we'll add more rocks over to here to make it match up with the house and this. And now we have a new area that we need to work on. And that's for these guys, the mushroom cows. We are going to need a lot of mycelium, and we're going to need a new special wall. We're going to need a lot of things over in this area. I might actually work on something different, but for now I'm going to build up the wall for these and start placing down some mycelium so we can spread it around. Actually, no, I got a better idea for that. So we're just going to leave this for now, and we're going to build up the wall and a few things. But we are going to get this ready. So let's hop into another time lapse, shall we? I know it's full of time lapses, but hey, it makes progress go faster. And just like that, we have a barren wasteland with a bit of mycelium on the floor. I actually really like how this turned out. Now we just gotta, well, I gotta find my mushrooms first. Where did I put them? There we go, and we got an escapee. Never mind, he's been taken care of. He's back in there. It's fine, it's fine. Now we just gotta get to planting some of these mushrooms. Well, I'll just give him a bit of a dab of bone meal to get him started. Ignore that. We'll plant one over here. Give it a little sprinkle. This one here. Boom. Okay, that one's gonna stay. We'll just go ahead and need more mycelium over here. But we'll go ahead and just give them all a bit of a sprinkle. I didn't realize those grew so easily. There we go. Give that one a little sprinkle. Plant one over here. One over there. One there. One here. One there. One over there. One here. Spread them all out. Give them a nice wide area to grow. Put them all over. Sprinkle them about. Boop, 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 boop. And there. All planted. Doesn't those look wonderful? I'm kidding, of course. We're going to do something special. I need to get the special bone meal out. So give me 1 second here. I got some super bone meal here. Let's just, Oh, hello. Oh, it took all my bone meal. Yeah, actually, I think this turned out great. What do you guys think? It's only the first one, and I could kind of freehand it, and then, well, freehand it in creative, and then bring it over here. I really like it, though. Like, I got the pattern of the jungle wood. I got some drippy bits. We got a bunch of light around here, so this place is going to be super bone meal, and, well, get started on the rest of them, because look at this. It sprung a bunch of other ones. It sprung a bunch of other ones with no help from me whatsoever. But yeah, let's get to the other ones. I want to decorate this place nice. And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3. Whoa. And done. Wow. Oh, wow, this one sprouted diamonds. On to the next one. How about you, good sir? And... whoa, that's a big boy. Oh, look at that. Oh, I think this one turned out really good. It's got a bunch of red. We got a few lighter spots. And there's a... thought there was a creeper. Anyway. Yeah, this is looking good. I like these mushrooms so far. Now we just gotta add a lot more. Let's get to it. And just like that, we have a lot of shrooms. Now, I'm not done making all of them. I still have that giant one in the background to do. But I'm going to save that for a time lapse. But first, I want to quickly go over what this is. This is just simply for decoration. There is no functionality yet. I do plan on adding some form of functionality, either as a mushroom farm underneath the ground, or maybe even a farm for these guys. I'm not really sure yet. But what I do know is that it looks amazing so far. I might even expand this a little bit so I have more, and I have escapees. I don't know how that happened, but anyway, all these shrooms are custom built. The only 3 that I planned out to get references in my world is this one, that middle one, and this mushroom right here. These are the only ones I actually copied over from a creative world. The rest I just hand built, referencing the 3 that I built in the creative world. And honestly, I think they turned out great, because I wanted to have a little bit of variation, some in smaller stages. That one's just growing. We even got a bunch of these little fungus things growing around. I think my favorite bit is that I have used buttons as stage 1 mushrooms that haven't quite grown that little white thing. And honestly, if you want to use these in your builds, go right ahead. If you want, leave a comment and I'll post down the schematics I have of these mushrooms right here, so you could use them in your own builds and own worlds, because honestly, I think they look fantastic for mushrooms. Granted, the blue ones are a bit expensive because I have used about 32 or a bit less than that for
for decoration purposes. It's not like I'm going to use it for anything else, really, because I've already got my armor trim and everything. And honestly, I am just really, really happy with how this is turning out. It's better than my rocks. I do need to still decorate the rocks, but we're going to get to that after I'm done gawking over my own work. Because look, I even got like a small little brown mushroom that hasn't quite grown. I got a bunch of player heads or custom blocks on top of small of ender rods to both provide light and look like slightly bigger mushrooms that haven't quite grown into the massive ones yet. And overall, I'm just really glad. And now we get to start on the main part of this, where that is going to be a little home for a villager. And first one to comment on this video gets the villager. But yeah, first things first. First one to comment, Shroom, and provide me a villager name, gets their name put on that villager, along with a little book explaining what they're doing here and what they're doing with all these mushrooms. So yeah, let's get into building the final mushroom. Alrighty, everyone, I do hope you enjoyed that time lapse there, and I think it's turning out great. I had a bit more detail with a bit of the hyphy stem thingies right there to add a bit more transition between the darker red to a lighter red, and I don't know exactly what I'm going to do to transition between the nether brick and, well, the red nether brick. I'll probably add some sort of transition there to make it a bit smoother. And now we gotta fix this thing, because this right here is not looking too good. Plus, I also need to light it up, as you can see, by the 2 boomy boys and 1 undead guy. Oh, and if you're wondering what that little jump cut was in between where I had a line going around, and then all of a sudden there was a house and a few more mushrooms. Yeah, I ran out of red nether brick and had to start a farm for them. Yeah, we'll get rid of this soon enough. Oop. Yeah, we'll get rid of that soon enough, but first we gotta fix that bottom stem. Because right now it's looking a bit too stubby, to be perfectly honest. I'm probably gonna branch it out more, make it look more like a mushroomy tree, so to say. Yeah, I'm gonna see what I can do with that. Alright, everyone, and we are done with the mushroom. I mean, not quite done. I still have to do texturing, of course, but yeah, we'll get to that. But I really like the inside. Of course, I am still going to work on like the blending into it, because I don't really like that harsh line it's got going. But I like these little areas where it's glowing underneath, and we even got now a little house, and we've cleaned up the mushroom, or nether wart farm. And overall, I think it's looking great. I might adjust the size and shape a little bit. Definitely going to do something with the back. But overall, I think we're going to put this on the back burner as partially done and not worth continuing, because I want to work on something else. And once we sleep, we can head right over here, where yes, I have done a little bit here, where I've built a little tree on here to mark this as the pink wool. But over here, I actually did my first stream, which was really exciting. A few people came out and it was amazing. I do plan on doing something for them, but right now, this is what we got going. I did add these 3 sections after the stream, but these 2 are the main ones that we worked on. And they are fully automatic and collecting crops for both trading and decoration, because, well, let's face it, wheat and hay make great decorations for like farm animals, and plus I also need it to breed up the cows and sheep, as well as the mushrooms over there, but those guys aren't quite as important, but we'll get to that.
And after the stream, I did build 3 others, and just today I built 3 others as well. Or, I built these 3 just today, and also that villager breed over there, so we have plenty close by. Now, the only problem I'm running into is that a few of these guys, as you can see, this one is making bread. I don't even know how. He doesn't have a crafting... Do they just make bread? It's like, look. There is 38 bits there, another 3 in there. Why is he making bread? Why? Why are you making bread, sir? I honestly don't know, and I hope he stops soon, because I want wheat, not bread. But as you can see, we also got this guy over here. These 2 are potatoes, and over on this side, I think I'm going to make another carrot farm. Because honestly, I did oversize this one. He's only farming this area right here, which is relatively small compared to the others. So in these sections, I'm going to make various farms. Some of them are going to be decorative with a villager wandering around in there, but not actually harvesting anything. Mainly for beetroot and sugarcane, but you get the point. It's not going to be like, it's not going to be automatic. It's just going to be me that's going to harvest it whenever I require some, which I doubt I'll ever require beetroot because I have plenty of roses for red dye. And, well, beetroot just sucks unless you make it into a soup. And even then, it's not the best soup. Yeah, let's get into a time lapse of me putting all these together. I think that'll be fun. It's working great. We're getting crops in there, crops in there. Those don't have a filter yet, and these are just overflow. But you may notice from the shape of this, this is going to be the start of a farmer's market. We're going to have a few, what are they? Tarps, overhangs, covers. Over these chests, and each one of these is going to be a little stall. I'm going to add a few more over here, and send them all the way down here. It's going to be great. It's going to look amazing. But first, since we're quite running a bit low on video time, I got to get this built. So we're going to hop into one more time lapse, finish this off, and that'll be the end of the episode. Remember when I said that this would be the last clip of the episode and it would end? Yeah, I lied. We're going to do a little bit, just a tiny bit more. Also, I got all these villagers. It was fun. I don't know why I thought this would be a good idea, but I stuck to it, and now we have 22 villagers here. All of them are max level, yada yada yada, all great. Also, can someone tell me, I got this stew from this guy right here. What is this effect? Is this saturation? What is that effect? It only lasts like a fraction of a second. So I can't even... Oh, I think I got it. It is saturation. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm going to keep. You, sir, are definitely important. That's great. That is a great food source right there. Might keep that. But for now... Yeah, as you can see, I upgraded this quite a bit. We got a new little area right here. All these are covered. Some of them are decorated a bit more with the white stripes, the banners, everything. And yes, everything is still connected. We are getting potatoes in there. And this is the bone meal. Over here are the carrots, and I do plan on putting more villagers around here, but after that, I want to break from them. And also, I did divide the crop field over here a bit further because, again, this guy only grows a certain radius around him, or farms a certain radius. I might even split up this one as well because I do have track going underneath all of this. And I could easily just put a wall in there and put another villager right there. But we're not focusing on those. We are going to build a brand new farm. Yay! Oh, not brand new, but we're going to automate that. Because it is a pumpkin and melon farm. And we are just going to put it right off to the side here. Possibly somewhere right around here. No, not there. We're actually going to move it all the way over to where the old area was here. This will actually be a building. Well, actually, no, this is not going to be a building. This is going to be a field of pumpkins and melons. This is going to be a field. Then on this side, somewhere over in this area here, this is where we'll have the sugarcane farm, but I'm going to save that for another episode. This is going to be the final one of the today. So let me just quickly clear all that out. Behold, the pit. Yeah, we're gonna put a giant farm in this thing. So let me just hop in here, and we can get started. And there we have it, folks. We have a pumpkin and melon patch with a few giant versions and a bit of flowers to go around. Oh, and I built this house. Not really a house. It's more of a, what you even call it, a tavern inn. Just somewhere where the farmers can come in and eat. We got a little chef area over here. Probably going to add something right there. Or more to it, but we also got a bunch of books. They're just for decoration for now. Then down in the basements, we have the collection area for the... Oh, did not mean to do that. For the pumpkin and melon farm over there. It collects right in here, and we already have great amounts coming in. And I also really like the floor designs I went with. This is a chiseled bookshelf with just some oak slabs. And then we got a wall here going up to the upper level. Where we did a bit of this, and we even got this little fancy window over here to look out over the sheep field and mushroom field a bit. Yeah, plenty of spots for them to sit down and eat. And honestly, looking from the outside, I think it looks really good. Especially since I used something from BOO with these signs and trapdoors on the edge to look like shutters. Overall, I think it looks really good. We even have a little chimney in the back for some movement. And once we sleep, there we are. Alrighty, folks, I do hope you enjoyed. And if you did, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button down below. And I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good day.